Everything we think we know about American Squid Game could change because of Gi-Hun. What if he really survived in season 3? What if that fall didn't actually kill him? Or what if he didn't fall at all and left the games with the baby? In today's video, I'm gonna be going over looking at the possibility of Gi-Hun surviving and how his survival would affect Squid Game Season 4 USA. Like and subscribe right now if you love Gi-Hun and you are upset he died in Season 3. Or maybe he didn't. First of all, we all have to agree on how he survived. What do you think? Maybe when he fell, he didn't actually die, and the frontman saved him. I mean, that sounds interesting, but we wouldn't want to have a completely bashed up Gi-Hun who couldn't move in season 4. So what other options do we have? Well, if you remember the instructions of the Sky Squid Game in season 3, multiple players could win the game if only they pushed one person off in each level. That means Gi-Hun could have taken the baby and left, making them both winners of the game. Come to think of it, why didn't it happen? Well, I guess Gi-Hun's story needed to come to an end, but that's not the case anymore. So, in our alternate ending, Gi-Hun picks up the baby and Myung-gi has been eliminated and he leaves with the baby. Sure, Jun-ho will still discover the island and call in the Coast Guard, but Gi-Hun would have successfully escaped with the baby, and maybe Noel might even assist in their escape. With the destruction of the island, there will be nowhere for Gi-Hun to try and find the frontman. He will think the games have ended and that all he has to do is take care of baby 222 because she is now his responsibility. And after a while, he would go visit his daughter with the baby. He hasn't seen his daughter in a long time, especially since she lives so far in USA, and because he dedicated his life to finding the organizers of the games. That was basically his full-time job. But now the games have ended and there was no reviving it, so he has the chance to see her now. When he knocks on her door and she sees him, he will slam the door in his face. I mean, I don't blame her. He's ghosted her for years, and he didn't even bother to call and speak to her. So yeah, I know I would be pissed as well. Gi-Hun will try talk to her, but she won't want to talk to him. And this is where things will get really good. He will go to his hotel, and while he's there, his daughter will come see him. Maybe because she has had some time to calm down, and she feels bad because at the end of the day, it's still her father. So when she arrives, Gi-Hun introduces her to baby 222 as the child he adopted. I can imagine that Ga-young will be shocked, but the real shock will be when they all go out and Gi-Hun sees the American recruiter playing Dekachi with someone. I have the perfect image of that scene in my head already. The camera will zoom in on Gi-Hun's face and the background will slowly fall back. It will be like a man who jumps into a cage and realizes that there's a lion inside as well. Ga-young might call his name a few times, but he won't be able to answer because he's gonna be in complete shock. But then she'll tap him in the face so he can get his attention. But now we are faced with a tricky question. Will Gi-Hun approach the recruiter right there? Or will he try find her later? I mean, think about it. Gi-Hun is living the embodiment of the trauma that Squid Games caused him. So do you really think after season 3 he's still gonna go up to the recruiter and say, how is this possible? Well, in my opinion, I think he would ask Ga-young to take the baby back to the hotel or any place she wants. Ga-young will definitely ask what is wrong, but he won't tell her. He'll just say that she should listen to him. Now, with Ga-young and the baby out of the way, Gi-Hun will approach the recruiter, and I won't be shocked if he gets violent with the recruiter. But even with all the trauma, this is Gi-Hun's life to take the games down. But let's not get that far just yet. He will ask some questions, but the recruiter won't answer. He would catch her by the collar and ask where the games are going on in America. And it would be crazy when she realized that for him to know about the games, then he must have been in it. Her eyes will open with excitement as she asks if he's a past winner of the games. Thinking about it, with Gi-Hun being alive, that means he has won the game twice. And he is probably the only person that has done that. It'll be so cool that he is the legend of the games. And even though he hates the game so much, he is still a legend of it. I'm thinking that the police will be passing by and the recruiter will use their presence to escape into a crowd of people. I mean, Gi-Hun is a visitor to the country, so he wouldn't want to get in a run-up with the police. especially not on his first day. Anyways, the recruiter might have escaped, but not before Gi-Hun got the card with the shapes on and a number from her. This is where things will get a bit annoying and emotional for Gi-Hun and his daughter. With everything we saw in season 2, I guess it's safe to say Gi-Hun is obsessed with the games. Or at least he is obsessed with stopping the games. So with him learning that the game is going on in America, it would take an act of God to make Gi-Hun look away and not get dragged back into the circle of finding the organizers again. He will definitely do that. So when he tells his daughter that he needs to leave for a while and that he needs her to take care of the baby, she will lose her mind. She might think he's abandoning her again. He gets so addicted to something that eats him up for his entire life, and he has no time for anyone else. I mean, I get Gi-Hun is traumatized, but he also has a daughter, and that's his life at the end of the day as well. In the past, it was gambling, and now it was something that she didn't even know about. Regardless, she will refuse to take the baby, in case he decides to disappear for another 3 to 4 years. Like I said, it's going to be one emotional scene. Gi-Hun will be stuck between making a choice to rebuild his family, repairing his bond with his daughter, or going after those sick-minded people who enjoy watching poor people suffer and die to win some money. It was a difficult choice for him. Family or purpose? He must pick one. And I think we all know what he's going to pick. I mean, he won't be able to live his life knowing somewhere people are dying like flies when he could do something about it. So I think he will take the baby to his ex-wife. She will not be happy about it, but he will tell her that someone will come get the child eventually. And I'm thinking he will call Choi or Jun-Ho to pick the baby up. But then how does he plan to fight the games again? In season 2 he went back in and he nearly lost his life several times. So he will do something else entirely. He will go to an agency. I'm thinking the FBI, to be more prepared. Now, I know it might sound really weird at first, but now he will be able to provide references from Jun-Ho as well. He tried doing it on his own in season 2 and 3, but he failed. But now that the FBI is aware of the island, I believe they saw some bit even if the island got exploded. It can't be that everything got destroyed. So this time, I think they will take Gi-Hun's side. He will call the number on the card and get a place and time. And when he goes there, he gets taken along with all the people that are there. This time, when he wakes up in the dormitory, there is a twisted surprise waiting for him. Can you guess what it is? His daughter. She followed him to see where he was going and was among the people that were taken to the games. Gi-Hun will be facing the most difficult challenge yet in the games, trying to survive long enough for the FBI to intervene while he's there. I know what you're thinking. Every single theory that has been going around the internet is quite useless because Gi-Hun died in season 3. We don't know anything for an absolute fact. Yes, we saw his head shattered in season 3, but I mean, at the end of the day, Squid Games is so unpredictable and you never know what they're gonna bring to the table. They've surprised the audience several times with stuff that no one expected to occur. Either way, this would be a cool story to see him in season 4, and I'm a huge Gi-Hun fan, so I'm praying he's back. Anyways, we've came to the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe once again. And if you want to check out my recent video, I'll put it on the middle of the screen right now. It might be better than this video. I always say that, but you never know. Anyways guys, until then, see you guys, peace out and take care. Goodbye.